Nice.
And
hey, everybody.
is it working now?
We'll see. I'm sorry, you were saying Nathan uses a what?
He uses a little bit narrower taper.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses a 0.6. He shoots 3/8, so
heavy.
Yeah,
0.6.
It's short draw.
Okay.
And he shoots 3/8. It's bigger. You need the for 3/8. It's almost
right.
They weigh almost twice as much as the 8 will do. Whoa.
Nobody's coming in. They're like, oh, God, let's do some shit.
No, it's just these goofy assholes again.
Not with my time. Way high. Somebody joined us. We looking any better than we were, Chad?
There it is. Jesus.
Takes a second to get on point. Looks good. Nice.
Especially
Excellent.
Just got a new bandsaw on here too.
Were you in the other one, Chad? It was awful from what I hear.
Yeah, it was not good.
Or at least awful video quality. We were shooting great. Wish people could have seen.
Just off. The new band is going to take me about 20 shots or so to.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Whoa. A good 2 inches left.
There it is. Kablung. I missed it. Glad you're back.
Yeah, it was pretty awful on that first live. We were out in the middle of the woods, so we weren't shooting very good out in the woods. I'm gonna try this sit-down shoot here.
Oh.
Can't hit anything sitting down.
That is reserved for Jorge.
Jorge's allowed to sit and shoot.
He's the sit-down slinger.
The sit-down slinger. He's faking it because he's lazy.
Jorge.
I hope you watch this later, Jorge.
That kettlebell looks good.
What is a kettlebell?
I used to do this stuff when I was a kid. That is how you say slingshot, like in Indonesia.
Name a car for an edit. Ford Escort.
Wow, I keep shooting constantly to the left.
I've not had this many trolls. I put your name on it, all the trolls show up.
Yeah. I don't get trolls.
Man, shooting high. No, I can't shoot guns on a live.
Yeah.
Turkish. Welcome, Turkey. This is what I'm shooting here.
There it is.
And that's about 10 meters out, maybe slightly more. Now under.
There we go.
Nice bit.
3 in a row.
There's my 30.
You and that 30 have a long relationship, long-standing relationship.
Oh, yes. That other 30, I finally ended it.
Finally went kaput, huh?
It used to sit on the top row. That was my knockdown practice. Had it set up at the right height.
Now I'm starting to go low. As the bands wear in, you know,
Things change.
start to move a little bit. Then I'll get about 150 shots where it's just dead on every time. It's the same every time. And then I'll start to lose speed.
I'm gonna say that was my problem during the knockdowns. New bands. Bad ammo. I had bad ammo.
Bad ammo.
No, honestly though, my first round on the knockdowns, I realized I had been shooting the ZQ Amazon
Oh, yeah.
that I had been shooting all
They're
weekend.
like lumpy.
No, they're good. But I had them all weekend long, and that's what I was shooting. And then when I refilled my bag, I refilled with PNG or PGN. I can never get it right. PNG, right?
No.
PGN. Anyway, I refilled with that crap and was like, I haven't been shooting this stuff. What am I doing? So I went back out to my car, found my other ammo, pulled that back in my bag. Didn't make a difference. I still
Yeah. I had gotten a like 14,000 rounds from PGN.
PGN. There it is.
PGN.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got the 1500 round, and then I'm almost out of rounds now after buying about 2,500 rounds. I think I'm through it.
Do you got a custom Saker coming from Tim?
I've talked with him, yes. It's going to be a minute is what he said. I told him I'd harass him every day,
Yeah.
which I have not done yet.
If you don't,
So Tim, if you show back up, how's my Saker coming?
if you don't, Mikey and JB will.
Okay.
They'll harass it for you.
Yeah, this is custom enough for right now.
You guys want to see something you can't get at Simple Shot?
Oh, old school, man. That was so like 3 months ago.
I know, it's so 2009 or 2019. Where's my, I have a Saker that he sent me. Did I put it in here? Uh-oh.
There goes tools. Don't lose them.
Allen
Almighty Allen. Slingshot. Luigi. Thanks for joining me, Luigi. I saw you texting me, but I didn't read it, so sorry, bruh. Something about modding the Wii, though, yeah?
Oh.
Did you do it? You modded your Wii?
It's in my pocket.
In the pocket. He's been searching this whole time. Oh.
Sorry, it's got some chalk on there.
Oh, that's nice. Did you pick this up at...
Yeah, I had Tim make it we did a swap.
Oh, okay.
So I owe him a natty.
That's 95, isn't it? No?
It's a 90. Close.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, 95, 90, 93 maybe.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
that's the 95. So
Okay.
if you can compare the width to it, it should be pretty damn close.
Okay.
Yeah, the sanding is going to bring it down
Oh, yeah,
too. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot it once.
Yeah, do your thing.
Let me dent your fork real fast.
Those are the .5s. They
Short
should
draw.
They should take 9.5 just fine.
Short draw. You don't see this very often. Hit the bell! Hit the bell! It's the magic of the Saker. I feel like I'm lobbing him in there, dude. That's it. I need
Oh, you shoot with your elbow down like that?
was it that far down? Oh no, I would miss that completely. Yeah, no, that was even worse. All right, now I'm gonna try the shortest of long draw ever. Nope, I'll frame hit find that. Your draw. Yeah, I feel like I could go back much further than I normally do. Like that's usually where I'm at, but you've got a lot of good pull. That's
Yeah, I don't like.
not used to.
I don't like my bands like that. I don't like a max like that. Yeah, if you want to throw some, if you got a set, you can throw some bands on this and see what you think of that.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
On
Oh,
this.
this guy. Oh, on this guy?
Yeah, because that's
That's
gonna be quick,
easy.
quick and
Easy. I got one coming. If I don't like it, I'll just stiff you.
Yeah, but look, I mean, realistically, it's a very light draw though.
Yeah, it is a very light draw. All right.
Ooh, I'm shooting high. This has got to be like 93, closer to 93.
That's a 90. These are 280. I should probably find a 270 because these clips are shallow. I'll give this a try.
They go like all the way under there. Like you can sit it all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside that part. It's like 10 degrees cooler underneath here.
Yes, it is.
I was sweating, and now I'm not. Not that it was blazing hot or anything. I just had to complain about something, so.
That's not super cool by any means. Please shoot nails. Robert, what is up? Please shoot nails. No, not going to shoot a nail. I mean, I might shoot at a nail, but I'm not going to shoot nails out of this.
Instantly right back on target. With this Axiom. I'm kind of mad, actually.
All right, I'm trying a new slingshot. Smo just handed me this. Let's see how many times it takes to hit a 30 with a brand new sling. I'm going to say in 3 shots, if not the first shot.
Okay.
Can I do the pinky hole? No.
It's pretty thin.
No. I'm going to have to unwrap it. Hang on. No.
Well, yeah, you could. I'm sure that that wrap is taking those wraps are thick.
Just to be safe, I'm using the wrist strap. Wouldn't want to drop this pretty shot. Woo, that's one. Shooting at the 30. Too low.
Gonna be a little low, probably.
I think the weight of the slingshot's bringing my aim down. Ah, to the right. That's 3. I was wrong. I'll hit it in 4.
Imagine that. coinworker was wrong.
Nah. Take it back. Wow. Now I'm shooting way off. I don't like this sling. It's a piece of shit. I don't know, man. When you handed me that gasser, within 2 shots, I was dead on. The first time you handed me a gasser. So, there is something to be said about a sling that you just naturally shoot. I'm still shooting just low, aren't I?
Yeah, it's you're gonna shoot low because it's wider than 90. It's like a 93.
Okay.
I used a square to measure it. I didn't measure it with calipers. My calipers need a new battery.
So what I'm doing now is just barely tweaking to get my shot right. And now it's way high. Relax, Michael. Just pick the thing.
There it is.
Come on.
So do you think that it's better to pick up a sling and just naturally shoot it well? Or do you think it's better to put time and work into shooting a slingshot that forces you to think about your shot every time?
If you are in the pursuit of accuracy, like a tournament shooter,
Yeah.
I would say you need that plethora of slingshots because there is that natural one that you just shoot good with,
Yeah.
right? That's, of course, the one you're going to use.
Yeah.
But to learn your shooting, yes, absolutely. Go with different widths. Figure out what changes what, why you shoot the way you do. Yeah, having a slingshot that I have to learn to bring it in, bring it down.
Yeah.
Figure out how to, that lets you figure out those nuances. So when you pick up that sling you are good at and you're naturally shooting, suddenly down and to the left, you know how to fix that very quickly.
I think that if you pick up a slingshot and you're shooting it really well just right off the rip, you're closing your feedback loop well, but I think in the instance where like something is not right and you have to work through it,
Mhm.
like you said, that's just teaching you more about your biomechanics and how to interface with a tool.
Right. I've somehow overcorrected to shooting way high again. So now the sling will probably be nearly natural than it is now.
I've got
And that's the thing. I think my body automatically just shoots right. Like after I start to figure it out, that becomes what I feel is the natural shot. Right? It starts to adjust correctly to it as I miss wildly.
See, I can tilt up. This is what I notice when I'm shooting with 0.4. I'm like square,
Mm-hmm.
right underneath my eye. When I shoot 0.5, the extra power wants to pull the ball left because I'm moving more.
Sure.
So I do that,
Cant it a little.
and it just takes my shot slightly to the right.
Okay. A slight cant. I'd like to say I was aiming at that.
And the funny part is when I was shooting like 0.65, 0.7 with 9.5 steel forever, that's how I shot all the time with a cant.
I am gonna say these tips feel, for as sharp as it looks, it feels a little dull and rounded to me.
Yes, I noticed that too.
It looks sharp, but it's not.
It's not. It's not.
It's kind of a wide aiming. Not getting a great sight.
You have to get somebody who can like machine it and then put a fiber optic in the corner.
There we go. Fiber optics. Yeah, that was way right.
I'm missing like crazy right now.
Same. I feel like you did this to make me look bad on camera.
I wish I was looking better, and then I would agree with you.
I'm done with this slingshot.
I'm fucking done.
done.
I'm gonna shoot the Ethan Martin special.
Oh, I want to look at that. That looks nice.
It's gotten dirt. I've had
That's
it for
a-
a little while.
It's a hell of a design, though. Where'd the design come
I
from?
don't know.
That's pretty. I like how you even did it with the bands. How cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know I'm a matte kind of guy.
How
Look.
cute.
I got.
Oh yeah. Somebody likes to be color coordinated.
You know. You already know.
Yeah, there's multiple targets in the box. We're just sucking it up. We're shooting at that. Here's zoomed in now. Shooting at the. Oops, sorry guys. I was aiming for that 30, which is dead center in the box, bright orange. We got a bell just above that, two 40s on the top, a 40 on the bottom.
Bing.
He just hit that 30, 40 on the bottom, and then there's a dead ass broken 30 with this string hanging there. It's a piece of junk, but it's there. I beat that to the snot out of it. All right, since I'm standing next to Smo, I'll break out the Smo special.
Come on. Oh, now I'm missing to the right. I don't know what to do.
The secret
I don't
weapon.
know what to do.
Shooting right, take everything out of your left pocket, put it in your right pocket. You'll be good to go.
I'd rather shoot right than shoot wrong.
There you go. Let's do it like me. You'll be shooting right.
There we go.
Hey, look, both of us can hit targets all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Kaplow.
Oh.
Ooh, I hit the string.
Like hitting me my 30.
Boom.
I can hit a 30. I'll miss the 40 though.
Too bad they didn't have a 30 at ECST.
Right. That would have been my jam.
It's worth all the points.
I would have racked them up.
High again.
Dude, I couldn't have hit a can on the knockdowns.
I shot okay. I just couldn't get those 10s to fall.
I also had Nathan Masters talking crap in my ear the entire time.
Yeah, he's
Come
good
on.
for that.
You're better than this.
And then he's like, "How about hundreds of dollars for somebody that can run the table?"
Yeah, thanks, Nathan. I didn't need higher stakes right now. Oh. And then I would feel real good. I'd step up, feel real good, nailed it, exactly what I was going for, dead on, smacked it, put it down. Good. Go to get that second one, feeling it. Hold, son of a
Yep.
bitch.
Yep, hold.
Hold. Oh, I hated that. Malfunction. Slingburger, what is up?
Oh, we got Robert and Dave.
Let's bring it back.
Ooh, that was zoomed way in.
Yeah, it was.
Smo, you should watch The Company You Keep.
Who said that? Slingburger.
Oh,
I
my
pay
God,
him.
that was
I
terrible.
pay him to show up.
Yeah. That was a terrible shot.
That was a good shot.
Wow. Shooting very high. Let's see if I can do something with this guy.
Smo, you got stickers yet? Have you ever had stickers?
No.
No. I need a sticker for the box. Yeah, guys, you've seen me just pound that 30 at least 3 times in a row there. Just gonna point that out. Before I start missing, I want to show I did hit something. Whoa. Feel different?
These are my .4 bands. They're really, really light. Oh my goodness. Here.
That's right, I keep hitting that 30. Haven't missed. Look, he's trying to hand me something to screw me
No,
up.
draw that just to your face and then draw this to your face. This is the same cut. One's .4 and one's a .5.
This is that simple shot stuff, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the .5.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
I Should have started lifting before I went.
Quite a difference, right?
Yes.
So now I'm dropping just a little low, but I'd rather drop it just a little low and then feel like I can control it.
Oh, now I'm missing. See, I was on a streak. Maybe pull on some simple shot rubber. That black junk.
Rubber tugger.
I don't know what it is, but I've not had good luck shooting black latex. I bought a bunch of .4. Was cutting it and trying different. Just never felt. I think it's just the draw is heavy. But I haven't given it its time, and that would have probably been a year ago that I was doing that. So
Yeah, I haven't shot.
wonder if I went back to it if I would like it.
I haven't shot a black latex I like except for simple shot. And the .4 is just very light.
Yeah,
I
well,
think.
that's the thing. I hated this BSB when I first shot it, and now I love it. So I should probably revisit the simple shot .4. I got a roll of it.
I really like it.
I just think black would look good on a lot of my slings.
Yeah, it does.
And it doesn't get all nasty, yellowy.
No, it doesn't. It
The
doesn't
white.
absorb other colors.
Oh,
yeah.
White gets gross looking.
Yeah, it gets like that weird yellowish dirt tinge to it.
Reminds me of when I was a smoker.
Oh my god, I'm literally underneath it on every shot. Maybe an adjustment. What do you think?
If it's every shot, man. I'm shooting left all of a sudden. Did the Nathan Masters dog spin? A couple spins. Which way's north? Shit out a little shit. Alright, should be good. Now that I'm dizzy, this really will work.
North is probably more like this direction.
Now I'm shooting to the right because I'm spinning to the right, but that's how it works.
You got it.
Gravity push.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna sit, drink some. I'm dehydrated. That's what it is.
Dehydrated.
Drink
There
some
it
water.
is.
You know.
Zooming out. That made me dizzy. Me spinning made you dizzy, or the zooming in and out?
There are 3 people.
3 people.
Three
Boy,
three
3
dedicated
diehards.
diehard individuals.
Who are my 3 peeps? Slingberger, he's still in here? They're like, oh, they're just bullshitting now, we're leaving. Nobody. It's probably frozen.
Oh, there it goes. Diehard here, Chad says.
Oh, of course, Chad's in the chat. Good man, Chad, good man. It's a good Minnesotan, and we got Robert, of course. You guys are awesome, thank you.
Okay.
I mean, if you
come
stick
on.
around, you'll hear the wisdom bouncing back and forth.
We also talk about other things like
Hammer.
how to construct civilization.
If I had my way.
There we go. Didn't look too bad.
All right, let's talk knockdowns and knockdown systems.
Yes.
Precise is currently truly the only 5-system target knockdown that you can buy. Is that correct? Or
I believe that they make the ones for the WSA.
okay. So and then Simple Shot has their, I'm gonna put it in quotes, knockdown system.
They have their targets.
Their targets,
and they're like the individual
the
ones.
reactive
Yeah.
targets. They're not technically knockdowns unless you take the springs off of them, right?
Correct. They are knockdown. They're WSA knockdown sizes.
Yes. I wonder if that's not a bad idea. Just buy those. Figure out how to beef up the target a little better, because I've ripped through almost every set of leather it came with.
Mm-hmm.
And then take the spring out and set it up at the right distance apart.
So we
You've
have
got
a
knockdowns.
twofold problem with
Mhm.
in the United States. So we
Mhm.
like a bit more power.
Right.
We like
We're shooting 3/8 instead of 6mm.
right. We tend to like long draw too,
Yeah.
and which is, I mean, everybody everywhere, every individual country has long draw operators, but typically if you go to like a Chinese tournament,
Mm-hmm.
the vast majority of the shooters there are short draw shooters, and they're shooting little 1/4-inch steels, 7mm steels. So we have to make the knockdown targets very robust, but at the same time, you don't want them to come back.
Right.
You don't want return to sender. So it's
Right.
hard to find materials that fall down easily and knock down easily and get out of the way, and then simultaneously will stand up to the abuse.
So have you seen the Nate Kane rig?
Yeah, I did.
His first one with the pop down, it's almost a breakaway.
Yeah.
I
Where
like
it,
that. I like
locks
that
up,
concept. Yes.
And then when it hits, it tilts just enough for the thing to fall down.
Right, and
Yeah.
it breaks away. It literally pulls it back instead of
Yeah.
falls over. I like that. I like that concept.
He had a little mechanical reset on it too.
There was a mechanical reset on that one?
As far as I could tell, looked like.
No, I think you had to. So he had another one where it was a 5-system knockdown.
That's the reason he had that big old shield on there.
Well, that's the 5-system. They weren't breakaway. They were just the fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he had like a manual pull up. But if that can mechanically reset the one with the spring on it, that breaks it away, that would. You can take my money.
I agree. I want it.
Andy Lowe, what is up?
Andy Lowe.
The machine gun himself.
Man,
How much would you pay for a set of knockdowns, Andy?
I'm taking all the wisdom I can get, Robert Patton says. You might be in the wrong spot, brother.
Listening to us two wise guys here.
Where was it? Where did he post it up at?
USA. Yeah, so Robert, how much would you be willing to pay for a 5-system knockdown?
Okay, so that was the mechanical one. I liked that a lot. The 5 knockdowns. Let's see.
And can we talk about Linder, Michael Linder's speed shooting video recently? Did you watch that?
Yes,
one?
I did.
That was fantastic.
I got called out on that one.
You did, yes. He said, "Go see Jordan
Yeah.
if you want to shoot like crap." Now, if you want to shoot like me, no.
No, he basically was saying like the most important thing is understanding what you want to get out of learning how to speed shoot,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that's just great wisdom permanently.
150. 150 seems to be the
That's not-
magic number for knockdowns, 5-system target. I think that is a reasonable ask. Yeah, seriously, Chad, Linder's video on speed shooting was awesome. He's quick, he's good, and he shows you how to do it slow and smooth. And I like where he comes from when he's talking about it. It's not just this, like, let me show you how to do it, but it's more of a philosophy behind why he does the way he does. and why that works for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. That's real knowledge being shared in a video, and I love that. It's not just the same old, grab it and shoot it.
This was the
Oh, yes, that one. You're right. He had the curtain protect. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are these in our lives?
dude. What a dude too. He like
Yeah.
came out, flew his family out, hung out with everyone. They didn't miss a beat either.
Yeah. Yeah, Nate can't. That's keep an eye on him and his product. I bet he'll be selling that stuff. I told him I'm buying it, whatever he wants. He can steal my money from me.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. I really, really want to see something like that. If he can get it going. Ooh, yeah.
What a good hit. I like the sound of that.
It deflected. That's the only thing that I don't care about this target.
Yeah.
I don't care for is how bouncy the ball is coming back.
I made a mistake and painted mine red because I couldn't see it at one point,
Yeah.
and then realized it's because it's sitting in the shade. I can't see shit. No wonder. I keep it sitting at 25 yards out though, so I was like, oh, a little brighter. That'll help me
Yeah.
locate it.
25 yards. Man, that is a tiny target at 25 yards.
It is, but shoot small, miss small.
Okay, I can deal with that. I need that .4. These feel better to shoot than the .5s do.
Facebook for sure. Leon, what is up, Squatch? Yeah, we need, all I can say is knockdowns would sell like hotcakes if somebody had a system.
Yeah, if somebody had a properly functioning heavy duty system, that would be freaking awesome. I think the key is going to be to make the knockdowns, like the actual targets themselves, out of a pretty heavy duty material, and then to have it basically be like if you graze it, they fall over, because that way it gets out of the way really, really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was way off. Drives me crazy. Pinpoint accuracy for like 3 shots, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, throw one wildly into the yonder.
Squatch is in. Andy, Chad. Someone from Brazil just came in.
What up, Brazil?
Brazil.
Ooh, yeah, clipping it. Clipping the wings on that thing.
Nice.
Got it swinging. Ah, that's on a tick-tock swing, man. That's hard. Barely moved it.
Oh my god, it just.
Moved out of the way from
I'm
you.
shooting the ball where it was and not where it
Whoop.
is.
There we go. Again, pinpoint accuracy and then 2 inches high.
Of course. There we go. I'm gonna swap these. I'm gonna swap them.
Bounce out.
All right. So I'm gonna swap my very Chinese frame here.
Northeast slingshot, what is up? Yeah, that's what we should have done, was started in split screen, co-live, and then like just cross into each other's frames to screw with people. Wait a minute, they're right next to each other.
What are they doing?
How'd they do that?
Yeah, all right, let's put the lighter band on the slingshot that is very light. And then we'll put the heavy band on the heavy frame.
Chad, have you done any shooting today? Al, what is up?
Well, Al's here, and Northeast.
Yes, happy Father's Day to all you fathers. I had an old school. Oh, no. It's in my car still, and I'm not going back to the car. I had my Torque-X banded up and ready to go, too.
Torque-X. Least popular frame they have, apparently. Or one
Chad, how are you complaining about it being too hot and sunny? You've got like 3 months before it snows again, man. Get out there and shoot. He is shooting the night parrot, Andy Lowe.
So I'll show you guys. Pull this part down. And then you can put the band in and out of there real easy. Just stick it down in there.
This is a new product not yet released on Simple Shot. No.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Don't tell anybody you've seen it.
Steal of a deal.
Precise. It's a precise slingshot. All right, backwards sitting. Oh, just under.
Squirrel season. Ooh, nice. Okay. Squirrel season starts August 15th.
I still want to know, can I consider squirrels pests in Indiana on my private property?
Yes.
Yes. So I can kill squirrels as a pest on my private property.
If it, they said if it, here's some product placement.
It's almost like you're sponsored by something.
Oh shoot! Yeah. So the law reads, if the squirrels are causing damage to property, wildlife, or property, livestock, pets, or crops, or threatening to cause damage to those things.
Can you consider a small fawn, because we've got one in my yard and the neighbor's yard, killing his crops? It's a small deer. Can he hunt that with a bow or something?
Huh.
Could he kill it?
I don't know.
I know he's got traps, squirrel traps, hanging in his trees so that when they get caught, the squirrel literally hangs there and warns other squirrels.
That sucks. So listen, it says, so I'll read this out loud so you guys can argue about it. A resident landowner or tenant can legally capture the following species of wild animals without a permit on the property that he or she owns or rents if the animal is causing or threatening to cause damage to property or is posing a health or safety threat to people or domestic animals. Beaver, gray fox, red fox, possum, mink, muskrat, raccoon, skunk, fox squirrel, gray squirrel, long-tailed weasel. The landowner or tenant can also designate another person to take that animal for them if the landowner or tenant provides written permission, and no compensation of any kind is given to the person who takes the animal. And if a hunting or trapping license or nuisance wild animal control permit is required to take animals on land that you do not own or rent. Within 24 hours of capture, the person who takes the animal must release it or euthanize it. Animals that are released must be released on land in the county where it was captured. Furthermore, the landowner or property manager must give permission for the release. These nuisance animals cannot be these nuisance animals cannot be possessed for more than 24 hours and cannot be sold, traded, bartered, or gifted.
Or gifted. Squirrel. Jordan, I brought you a squirrel. Trade you for a slingshot.
It also says landowners may take coyotes year-round on their private property by trapping or shooting without possessing a wild animal control permit from the DNR and without having a hunting or trapping license.
Wait, so go back. So will I need, if I'm taking out squirrel from my neighbor, because we're side by side, and he's got crops and he wants their pests. If I'm doing that, I still need some sort of license or just written permission from him.
It says the landowner or tenant can also designate another person to take that animal for them if the landowner or tenant provides written permission and no compensation of any kind is given to the person who takes the animal.
Right. But I don't need a license. There was something about a permit.
It says a hunting or trapping license or nuisance wild animal control permit is required to take animals on land that you do not own or rent.
Okay. So if I was just out shooting.
Yeah.
Got it. So I guess I can't kill the deer. Leon was right.
So these animals are considered the nuisance animals that you can take, which all squirrels are on there. Gray fox, red fox, possum, mink, muskrat, raccoon, skunk, fox squirrel, gray squirrel, long-tailed weasel, and even beaver.
Beaver. Hunt me some beaver.
And then it says coyotes as well are basically groundhog. The species listed below can be captured or killed year-round without a permit or hunting or trapping license from the DNR, and there are no limits to the number of these species that can be taken. Groundhogs, mice, moles, rats, shrews, voles, red squirrels.
Voles? What's a vole?
Is
that a mole?
No, a vole is like an underground mammal, like a mole, but they can see and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a mouse kind of looking thing. The following species of bird can be taken without a permit if the birds are committing or about to commit depredations upon ornamental or shade trees, agricultural crops, livestock, or wildlife, or are concentrated in numbers and in a manner that constitutes a health hazard or nuisance. Be sure to check local ordinances prior to using pyrotechnics or firearms. Brewers, blackbirds, red-winged blackbirds, brown-headed cowbirds, crows, common grackles. The following can then be taken without a permit at any time: monk parakeets, rock pigeons, or feral pigeons, house sparrows, European starlings.
Like a mouse is what Slingberger is saying.
Yeah,
Herbivore.
they're small, like a mouse-looking thing, but they live underground, like a mole does.
Brad's gonna eat some coyote for us, is what Andy's saying. I would never do product placement. Let's shoot this slingshot that I picked up from some random website. OmegaSlings.com.
Well, what's that? Omega Slings USA.
Omega Slings USA.
USA.
Gotta throw the USA in there, or this ain't America.
If you don't like USA, then get on.
That's right.
Ooh,
Northeast. Good old B Swan. You get a bounce back?
No, I went to go load it, and then as it started to fall off my hand, I went to grab it, and then I threw it.
So in my garage, I have a mirror that I had set up for doing Facebook Live competitions.
Yeah.
And that now has a hole in it. So, oops.
Oopsie doodle.
And that was a went to draw, and I wasn't actually like pinching yet when I started to pull back.
Yeah.
So got just enough, and it slipped
Well,
out.
I'm telling you, man, one of the biggest problems that I have shooting on a regular basis is the pouch slipping out of my hand. And
Wait.
I'm not generally a long draw shooter. I only do it like once in a while just to mess around a little bit or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine how many holes in my face I would have.
I have yet to get a decent injury.
Woo! That came all, it bounced all the way back there.
It's a good target. Let's hang a golf ball next.
I got it back.
Oh, I was trying to hit it again, see if I could hit you. Hit it down range. This B-Swan's not hitting like it used to. I don't know what's going on. Damn frame's broken.
Uh-oh. You didn't set up your 76-yard pin?
76 yards. Easy peasy. Wow.
Oh, dude. Can't hit moving targets today.
It is funny, I'm frustrated because I can't hit the 30.
From 10 yards.
You would think.
That water's pretty warm now. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Do I? No, I'm just.
Do ya?
Do I?
Do ya?
I don't know. What happened? How did it end up so much higher?
All right, so there's something I've been meaning to ask you because it's been stuck in my head ever since I heard you and Crazy Mike saying it over and over, and it drove me crazy.
Yeah.
And now every time I hear somebody do it, I think to myself, "Did you hear that burp? Did you hear that burp? Did you hear that burp?
Hear that, Mark?
Hear that burp?" Where the hell did that come from? Is that just a you guys thing, or is that?
That's been a thing for years. I don't know where it started or why it started, but Crazy Mike, what a dude.
Every time I hear a belch, I swear to God, it's the first thought that goes to my head. I can't not say it.
You hear that, Bert?
You hear that, Bert?
Mike's been sober for a long time.
Yeah.
But
I did not know that. I thought when I met him at HHST that he was definitely on more than just booze.
yeah,
at that
he is.
point.
He's been sober a long time.
That's awesome.
And
I'm glad he can have a good time without it. Yeah.
okay, now you saw it drop, right? When you
So-
hit it, it
yeah,
went
no,
down.
it was hanging. It was hanging.
How did it
higher.
get up higher?
I hit it. It was probably caught on some cloth in there. That cloth isn't great.
Jesus. Okay. I retired.
Retired.
Announcing my retirement. Hey. Jeff's here. What's up, man? There's not too many people in the chat, Jeff, but
Those in the chat,
they're the hardcore.
they're the good peeps.
Where are you guys?
Just outside the woods. Earlier we were in the woods. Now we're just outside the woods.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would say just outside. It's a really nice park, man. It's huge too.
Once again, Smo made me travel to come shoot with him.
I'm bound by duty.
Yeah. Yeah, being on call, man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's all right. They pay me I get if I have to go there, first of all, it's like it takes me like 6 minutes to drive from my house to where I work.
Good. That's good.
And then they pay me a $30 like fee for showing up,
Okay.
and then I get time and a half for
Nice.
the amount of hours that I've been there.
And do you get, whether you've been called in or not, a like stipend for not drinking?
Oh, no.
Being in town?
No,
Yeah, see, no, I need a
No, we
call
have-
stipend.
we
I
alternate.
demanded that, and now I'm no longer on call. Technically, I'm on call 24/7 now because I'm salary.
Oh no! I don't, dude. I never want a salary job again.
I tried to say no to it, but
I was salaried when I used to sell the exercise equipment, and then we got commission. But then we were required to put like 50 hours a week in from the end of October until like
no,
the end of April or something.
Nope.
Except when COVID started, they told us we only had to work 30 hours a week in order to get our full pay. That was awesome.
That's real nice.
And because all the gyms were closing down, people were lining up to buy stuff. We had to close the door,
Yeah.
but we would walk up to the door and put like a piece of paper that had our phone number, and then people would call us,
Call me. I'll get you a good deal.
and they would just buy stuff over the phone. It was awesome,
Talk about easy.
dude. I made so much money in commission, and I was still getting paid my full salary
I'm giving up the B Swan.
that whole
B
year.
Swan has not treated me correctly.
Wait, let me see that
today.
thing though.
So I will say the clips, they were cut so shallow. The top clip, you'll see there's a space right there. You see that gap? That was a piece of G10 there, but it was such a tiny little piece, it slivers off. And then that happened on the second one too.
Well, they still have like the stair step.
Oh yeah, no,
in
I mean
there.
it's still gonna lock in real
Yeah.
good,
So they just like, these are press fit in there.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
yep, just pinches it nice down in.
So they probably, I wonder if they even put any glue or anything in there. Or they just,
I mean, why would you? Because the screw is
clamp it.
pulling it in. I mean, it's
the screw is that
secure.
when you put the screw in there, the screw is actually twisting it to tighten it. So the direction
That's
that the
true.
screw is gonna tight, like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna
So
move.
that digs that.
It's
in.
gonna wedge it in there even more.
Yeah. I would hope they touch it with a little glue, but I doubt they need to.
No, I'm sure they don't need to. I'm just wondering if they did.
Zach, what is up?
And I bet they just put this in a tumbler to polish it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't look sanded.
No,
it looks
it's.
it looks tumbled.
I mean, there's a few little marks here and there, but for the price, for what that is,
No, dude, you
I
can't beat it. And actually, it still feels super smooth. It's
Yes,
actually
it
got a
does.
much more grippy texture, kind of.
Well, I remember looking at it and thinking it looked plasticky, like a fake wood grain in photos. And plasticky. I was
Yeah.
like, ah. And then finally I was like, it's cheap enough. Just buy one, see what it's like. As soon as I got it, I was like, how is this not $100?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they CNC it and then they put it in a tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
And it just tumbles for probably. I would imagine it's G10. They're probably using really, really fine material and tumbling it for a couple of days. You could get like a rock tumbler, and you ever seen like when they put pieces of glass in there, and then 7 days later it's like marbles.
Uh-huh.
Zach came in.
I saw that.
What's up, Zach? Zach, you don't live that far. You could drive here. He's only like 4 hours or something.
Yeah, man. 4 hours. Not bad. It's worth the drive to see me again.
4 hours, like maybe 4.5, because he lives like southeast.
One of these days we got to get Deez to join us because he's like an hour away.
Yeah,
the other direction, right?
he's an hour the opposite way that you are.
Yeah.
Actually, almost like we almost make a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get some peeps up here. Hope you weren't aiming for that.
And then Will is like an hour and a half south.
That's right. Boy, it's almost like there should be a tournament in Indiana.
Weird.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Ah,
Both of us missed.
I dropped it.
End of the month, gentlemen. Who's coming to Indiana?
Yeah, dude, Zach, if you don't come, I'll kill you.
Wow.
Where are you guys at? Portage, Indiana. Portage. It's spelled exactly how it sounds.
If you need his exact address, I'll send it to you.
Zach's with the smiley faces, the laughing faces.
Now I can't hit anything.
Now I'm missing.
You should just litter it with targets so that there's no room to miss.
That's what my other clothing hanger target system kind of looks like.
Dude, okay. When I first made my first catch box, I had just a tote that I turned up on end, and I cut the back out of it and like the bottom, and I put a piece of cardboard and I taped the cardboard up because you shoot right through the cardboard, but the plastic will crack.
Right.
So I took the whole bottom out and put a piece of cardboard and duct taped it all the way around, and then in the insides I put pieces of cardboard to line it and duct taped them in there. And then I had one 40mm spinner, and that was it.
Huh. And that
was
took the beating.
That's what I shot for, like, I don't know, probably a year.
Okay.
When I'm not like shooting cans or like outside,
Right.
but in the house.
I've probably, because I have a bunch of targets hanging in the trees and stuff like that on my property, I probably have over 1,000 just loose rounds laying in my yard somewhere or in the
Oh
neighbor's
yeah,
yard.
I bet I.
It's pretty bad. To the point where I was looking at how I could procure cheap Kevlar material to hang in the bushes in the back to stop the.
So if you go to like Harbor Freight, they have in the tarp section, they have this black netting, and that holds up pretty good. It does not, the holes in it, so the material isn't strong enough to stop it, except the slingshot ammo's too big to fit through the hole. So, but like 6 mil will shoot right through it.
Okay.
But 8 mil, it stops 8 mil.
I want it like in the trees. So it would be a backdrop, but not like a stopper. It's literally just, or it's not a backdrop, it's a stopper. It's stopping it from going through the trees.
Yeah,
and
it'll
getting
probably
in the
stop
numbers,
99% of them.
Right.
You'll probably get a couple that go through every so often, but
Yeah, no, I think that would be a better idea. Because it's, from my typical shooting spot, man, that sounded like glass.
yeah, it did.
From my typical shooting spot, I would say that I would have it hanging at like 50 yards, 50 meters.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd be going too fast at that point.
No. The only time that it would probably go through is if you had one that just perfectly hit one of the little holes in the netting. Or you can just spend the money and get archery netting.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Cheap as shit, yeah.
Yeah, somebody behind there, don't listen to the box.
It's wrapped around the bell is wrapped like around the
Oh yeah.
the line.
Let's see if we can bounce it back. Uh-oh. I think we're tying knots. Completely missed it though. Come on. Hit something.
think I'm just wrapping it around there more. Oh, you got it, but I think it's still wrapped. Anyone talk to Ethan lately?
Yeah, he's been quiet lately. I haven't seen him around.
Send me an Uber. Squatch says, send me an Uber.
Squash, your driver. Get in.
Uber from Oregon might be expensive, Ian Price says. I have not talked to Ethan in a few days at least, probably, I don't know. I haven't talked to him probably, maybe since last weekend.
Huh.
I messaged him not long ago, but we talked about something. Can't remember what. Oh. What did you think of that like prototype that I sent you the picture of?
Yes.
How does
Yes. The top I thought might be just slightly thick, but it reminds me of Simple Shot tops.
that? Yeah. Looks like an Axiom.
They're a little higher, yeah. And I like the low profile sharp point, but it's still not a bad thing. And I think I'll like it because it's got the
pinky hole.
pinky hole.
It's the same size.
The
Pinky
hole for my
holes,
pickle.
yes.
I like the pickle hole.
There's the pickle hole. Yeah, I like. So I had the tip slope outward slightly,
Oh, I didn't notice that.
which
Oh,
I think
okay.
makes it come to more of a point.
Yes.
Like a pointy
Yeah,
point.
I did not notice that.
I want it to be real short though because I like the height of the Saker, where the pinky hole is at. I think the height, like the length of the frame, is just right.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted it to be about that size for the
Yeah.
pinky hole. I wanted it to be a little bit more substantial here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bigger.
I was surprised by the Saker because for me, I like the offset handle, right?
Yeah.
But the Saker's not offset, and it still feels super comfortable, even with my pinky in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought it had to be slightly offset so that it would be comfortable. But for some reason,
Huh.
it's just as comfortable. Like I can't even tell the difference. I mean, I know that's a little lower, but instead of here, I'm there.
Personally, I like very few offset handles. So I like the gasser the way that Robert had it initially.
Can you shoot the Torque X
The torque.
or the Torque?
I
You
like the
that?
original torque.
Yeah, yeah. That's what got me into the offset handle. I
Yeah.
shot great with that Torque.
But I typically like them even. Also, which side do you put outward? Do you put the pin side facing the target?
I've never had one that has the pin side, but I probably would because if I were to display it,
Yeah. I
and
don't want
have a
that side to have
4
4 kits.
Exactly. When I retire it with a 4 kit, it'll still look good.
I have a Toolman little plinker.
Can I go back further? Look at that. It's an earthquake.
You're almost off the edge.
Hello, everybody.
Zach said he talked to him yesterday.
To Ethan? No, he's alive.
I need a pygmy. Dude, I have to make Jose a pygmy, and I can make you one. Just message me. You guys want HDPE? It's no problemo. I got so much freaking HDPE left.
I brought my pygmy, but it's in the car.
How about that?
This is gorgeous.
That's my Tim Henry Kodiak. That was his payment to me for making my designs, customs.
So nice. It looks like, I mean, it's day glow, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so cool.
It's like a layer of day glow and then some other
Uh-huh.
color in there, and then
Looks great.
whatever material he's buying for the carbon fiber is amazing. Actually, I think I like the stuff Ethan had a little better. Look at the layers in there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That comes out, that's almost like see-through.
Yeah, it looks
That
iridescent.
is, yes, that is cool. Yeah, no,
But-
I like this stuff better.
But the way that this is cut, it just made the line so damn even.
Yeah, that's, see, that line, I like that line better than I like this stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because the line just gives it that layer look.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like that. This just kind of looks like it's been sanded over. You know, this line.
Well, it has, but
Right,
yeah.
but this line, I mean, obviously sanded over, but it gives it that.
This
I
looks-
don't know,
this
old
looks-
school skateboarder. I like seeing the plies.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This looks more machined.
Right.
This looks more like handmade.
Yes, absolutely. All right, I'm trying tiny balls.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny balls in big pouch holes.
That is going to rock it.
Yeah, it's gonna slap my pinky. Ooh, just high. Trying to,
Imagine that.
yeah, go figure.
No HDPE.
Come on, I can hit with tiny balls.
Well, I can
There's
make you
more
one either way,
target.
Squatch. Just let me know.
There's more target, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Tiny ball. Yeah. I will
The
say
difference in how hard it hits.
the smaller balls do make me feel more like a sniper for some reason, but I love how a 9 hits. 3/8 pounds it.
There is a lot more energy. Even traveling significantly slower. It's like a ballistics calculator. I don't know if I still have that one ballistics calculator.
All right, distance shot. I'm walking away.
Uh-oh.
Would you say I'm about 100 yards out, Smo? Oh, noes. I'm gonna hit that bell.
There it is.
There we go. On second thought, that was more like 120 yards out. No.
Units of measure, imperial, of course.
Imperial. You know, that's the other thing I like about HDPE. You can make me something out of it. I can shoot it and then say, holy crap, I like that design. Build me something nice.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier to get the feel for it and be like, oh yeah. Yeah,
HDPE, it sucks to sand, but
Right.
any like steel woodworking tools that you have, like a file, you have to keep a wire brush for obvious reasons, but like a file, even a knife will just carve right through HDPE.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's such a cheap material to allow me to get my hands on it.
You see my knife there?
Ooh-wee. Is that my Carta?
I believe so, yeah. It's a LT Wright.
That's nice. That's a chunk of steel you got there. What's the A?
Yeah.
Thought maybe that had a significance. Good stabbing thumb grip here. I like that. It's got a nice little spot.
What is it you meant? You multiply the the grams by 15 to get the grains, right?
The grams by 15 to get the grains. Of what? What are you looking up? What kind of math are you trying to do right now?
I'm trying to do foot-pounds calculator, but I can only find a calculator that uses grains.
Yeah, that's for guns.
What's a gun?
Caulk guns is what we were talking about.
Caulk.
Caulk. Caulk.
Gotta
Get that L in there, buddy.
enunciate the
Get
L.
the L in there.
Really gotta enunciate the L there.
Earl bought that one at ECST. Good for Earl.
So what? So like a 50 feet per second, 250 feet per second, on a 9mm, which weighs 3.5 grams.
Sure. Okay.
3.5 times 15 is 52 grains.
I'm gonna untangle that. It's driving me crazy.
So you're talking 7 foot-pounds of energy. If your 9.5 is moving 250 feet per second, which I would bet yours is traveling faster than that. Because when I'm hunting, my 11 mil steel is moving about 240.
Yeah, I would say probably the 230 range, but that's just a random guess from what I've seen other people say they're shooting at, and I feel like I'm in that range.
Well, it would be if we just used the simple 250 parameter, and then if we did the 2.2, multiply that by 15 to get to 33 grains. So you're talking about a difference between 7.2 foot-pounds and 4.8 foot-pounds of energy.
It's almost double.
Going the same speed.
That's almost double.
Yeah. So
I guess 1 millimeter does make a difference. Well, 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that in ATO's live. It's amazing to me how in slingshots we spend a lot of time talking about the difference of a millimeter. Or
Yeah.
something. Like
Imagine
0.4. No, 0.5.
Yeah, it's a tenth of a millimeter.
Right.
Yeah.
And then our frame width is millimeters of a difference, or the taper cut is, these measurements are all so small. Our ammo, 1.5 difference, and we're going to argue over it tooth and nail.
But the mass is very different because you're talking about a cube. So it's not just 1 millimeter, it's 1 millimeter in diameter, 1.5 millimeters in diameter. But radius is half your diameter.
Right.
Cube is,
Yeah.
what's the volume of a cube? Your radius times pi?
2
Times
a cube, isn't that?
radius squared times pi?
Oh, jeez. You know what the acorn said when it grew up? Geometry. I failed geometry. No, I didn't fail geometry. I quit algebra 2, I think, is when I dropped out. And I regretted that when I went back to chemistry.
Well, this is how cool I was. I took algebra in 8th grade so that I could take algebra 2 in my freshman year.
Ah,
And then I failed that.
okay.
But I took geometry my sophomore year because I had already passed algebra 1.
Uh-huh. And
And I got a B in geometry. And then my junior year, I took algebra 2 again and failed it again.
my senior year, I took algebra 2 in high school and dropped out of it halfway. Not even halfway through. I was just like, you know what? I don't need this credit. I don't know why I'm
Don't
here.
want this credit?
Right. It's done. My goal in high school was to get a diploma. I went to a very
The girl in
small
high
school.
school was to get women.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wanted the diploma.
I didn't
had
even care.
I had other goals. Maybe that's how I should say it. I did want to graduate.
Ah.
But then later, like a year later out of high school, I was asked if I'd be willing to tutor somebody for GED. And I was living in Philadelphia at the time. And they said, here's the GED test. I want you to take it. Yeah, and it was the math portion and a few other things. And can you tutor them through? But I want you to take it so we know that you do the tutoring. I missed 2.
2 questions?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, how did I do that? Like, so GED, I don't know if it was just Philadelphia standards or Pennsylvania standards. The GED was super low compared to what I was in, and the high school I went to was a private high school, and it was definitely a college prep
Yeah.
place. So I know
Yeah,
my
there's a big
course was
difference.
pushed higher, but
Oh.
they were like, yeah, we're gonna let you tutor. The one thing she didn't like was a lot of my math didn't even have any paperwork. Like I can't tell you how I got there. I just know. Like I'm so ADHD. I think I'm base 10, and
Was it a
my math
multiple
isn't normal.
choice?
Yes, that too.
Okay, so yeah, if I had multiple choice
Power of
questions,
elimination. Yes.
dude, and there was an answer or two that I knew that they weren't.
I had to take, because I never took my SATs. When I went back to college, they forced me to take these like prerequisite classes to prove myself again. Yeah. And one of the classes was literally like a study skills class. And in that class, they actually taught true is or false is I'm sorry, true is the easiest answer to put into true and false, because I'm sorry, yeah, it is true, because writing a false answer is hard to do. Like true is the easiest way to do it. Always answer in a multiple. If it's A through D, C, you don't know the answer, go with C.
Unless you can
that sort of
eliminate
stuff.
that
Right.
as a possible
Right,
answer.
right,
Yeah.
right. And the process of elimination and the best guess efforts on multiple choice, like all of that. And I was like, this is amazing. You're actually teaching a class of the shit I used since I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, the
Doing
things that you had to
scantron.
intuit from successes or failures.
Right. Yeah, my algebra teacher
Fuck that third.
hated me because I never did homework. And he would be like,
Yeah,
you're
that
scoring
was my
perfects
fault.
on the test, but you're getting zeros in your homework. And I said, hey, look, I'm no math expert, but isn't that passing? And he was like, get out of my room.
Dude, I got a 96% on my geometry final.
Oh, jeez.
And my teacher was like, what is the matter with you? I was like, can you imagine if you just apply yourself?
Right, apply, yeah. That was the other problem at the high school I went to. I didn't just get graded for my work, you get graded for our potential. Like, you handed in a B paper, so I'm giving you a C, because we knew you could have done it. And I'm like, you're an asshole. I
Dude.
did a B paper, all right?
Hell
like,
no.
yeah, but you're not doing your potential. I hated that. stuff.
My math teacher in 8th grade told me, you know, when you go out into the real world and you're working at a job and you don't do your work, they're just going to fire you. And I was like, if I show up and it's time to test me, and I show up to work every day and I do my job and I can prove that I do it, they will not fire me. Because no job is realistically going to expect me to go home, do work off the clock
Right.
for a grade so that I can take tests while I'm there.
Right.
I felt like Allen Iverson was talking about practice. We talk about practice. He got in trouble for not showing up to practice.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then he was in the MVP.
It's practice. Right.
Talk about practice.
Yeah, man. That's
And the other thing too, you're a teacher. You're supposed to be inspiring me. You're supposed to make me want to learn.
my best grades were in the teachers I liked
Dude.
classes.
If I'm not doing my work and I don't care about it, it's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I had a bad grade, what happened here? I hate that teacher.
I am beating up that spinner.
How you doing?
How are
Doing
you?
good. I'm missing everything right now, so. Oh.
That's it.
Apparently we're back to the truck.
Man, can't hit anything. Should have tried to hit one of the kids on the bike. See see if I can do that. Big enough
I
target.
think we.
Did we scare everybody off?
I don't know. It
No,
looks like
there's more.
there's people watching. We
People
just
listening, my old teachers.
their spidey senses tingling.
It was fun to be told I would never amount to anything by my teachers, and now
And look at me now.
I knock
you
on
were
their
kind of
doors.
right.
Right. Well, kind of right. Yeah, I knock on their doors and like, hey, you gonna vote for my wife?
Oh shit. Wait, did she win?
Oh yeah.
So what is she now?
She is a city
City council member?
city council member. Yeah, and she's the at-large position, which covers all of the. So we had every district. It wasn't just a district.
Yeah.
For us, she covered all the districts in the city.
Okay.
So everybody voted for her.
That's
That voted.
fantastic.
Yep. I should say everybody voted for her that voted. Everybody had the opportunity to vote
Right,
for her.
okay.
And she won by a substantial amount. She got there were 2 seats open, and there were 4 people running, and one of them was an incumbent. And the incumbent, of course,
One,
won. But
as is typically.
yeah, and he's a well-liked incumbent. Like, other than just being on the other political spectrum, he's a great guy. Like, and even in small town politics, being on the other political spectrum isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
As long as you're not crazy one way or the other.
Yeah, right.
You don't lean too hard into it, right? Either way. Finally.
Man.
But yeah, now I'm also like showing up to their parents or even their home and like helping them with their computers and devices and fixing their password issues, and helping them get unscammed. And I'm like, yeah, who's the idiot now?
So, that teaching degree you had in mathematics, it really helped you with this Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, at least you knew how to do the math on how much to send them.
I think we lost the chat.
Probably.
I should have tuned in. I should have been like, here.
Oh, no, they're here. Just banded up a purple Wendigo. Heck yeah.
Purple. Legit just ripped my slingshot a few minutes ago. Came back and hit my armpit. Ow.
Wait, the slingshot or the band? Tell me it was just the band that hit your armpit and you didn't rip it. Wait, the slingshot or the... This will drive them crazy.
Look, now you got another viewer.
Oh, wow. Hey, we're moving on up. If everybody in the chat would give me a like. No.
I'm taking him back later, though.
Litter bug. You see it?
That's that thing.
But it's
This
going
is
the wrong way now. I'm
0.9.
shooting at my cars. 0.9? You just hit a tree. How did you miss that? My gosh, I'm so spun up. It's not even funny.
What did you do?
I don't. I think I just banded up without oh, Jesus, that scared me. Did you guys see me jump? No, I'm not even in camera. I'm shooting right at my car. I don't like this. Underneath it. Is there a color that way still, or is it just mine?
These 0.9 bands are awesome.
What kind of foot pounds do you think you got on that?
Oh, at least 11 or 12.
Oh, dude. Nice hit.
It would have to be going so fast in
That
order to
bounced back, too, by the way.
get. It hit the 30, bounced back.
Just nailed the 30 myself.
Hit the string.
I hear more people in the woods.
So when I shoot this, I have to grip like this.
Really?
My hands
So
are
you-
so big that I can't like. It's like shooting a pickle fork
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. Wow. That thing looks so small.
It is. It's small here,
Huh.
but it's wide. It's like a 92 millimeter width.
Yeah, no, it just looks smaller than it should.
Because people don't. I mean, I wear like XL and double XL gloves.
That slingshot looks so big in your hands. I have tiny hands, Smo. At least for me.
Who else is in here? The whole slingshot made it out of wood. The whole slingshot hit him in the armpit.
Oh my gosh, Miguel.
What brand of .9? I have no idea. These are some bands I got years and years and years ago.
Pretty sure he just cut a rubber band apart.
Yeah. Andy Duffy gave these to me in this gigantic roll. It was like 30 meters long.
Because it's so thick.
And I cut it up into 25 to 15 tapers to use for hunting.
What were you hunting? Sasquatch?
He's shooting 11 millimeter steel. Short draw.
Yeah.
You need a little oomph to your bands, but luckily, the Simple Shot .7 with a 25 to 15 taper is much lighter,
Right.
and
Probably
it's still
just
about the
as
same
powerful.
speed.
Yeah.
I'm losing about 5 feet per second or so.
There, I put the can out there. Wind.
Damn. Throwing real high. I gotta. There it goes. Get my ankle point back.
Sitting and shooting's not a bad idea.
You can shoot right up the hole.
Oh yes, I didn't even see that. I was going for that 40. Don't hit it.
Ah.
Good. My turn. Put it right up the chute.
That's
if
how you
know
get
what
it to
I'm
stop
saying.
ringing.
Not even close. Yeah, I won't think it's my cat running around.
Ugh.
No longer have a cat, but I hear that bell and I'm like, where's my cat? Wow.
Ah, you're ruining it. Damn, I was underneath it.
How? You can't even hit it.
Oh, that was a terrible shot.
And I just said, this sitting and shooting thing isn't that bad. I'm about to give up. I'm outshot.
I'm retiring.
What in the hell I'm standing? There it is.
Well, I finally hit it, but I don't think I
You
put it
didn't-
up the chute.
You didn't get it up the chute?
I should have brought a clamp. I should have clamped it like that. Tried to shoot into it.
I have some cardboard that comes out of a box that I have to open all the time at work for one of the parts I use. It's got a little finger hole that you pull the cardboard insert out. And it's like a perfect 30 millimeter hole, maybe even 25 millimeter. And I want to use that to shoot through.
Like shoot without touching
Right.
the sides.
Right.
I think your what's it called is paused up here.
Did I die? Did I die? Are we dead? Are we dead? Sorry about that.
Oh, it's back.
Good. You guys probably missed all of our crap shots. I mean, crack shots. We were doing so
Yeah,
good. We
missed
didn't
us.
want to make you guys feel
Sniping.
bad.
We hit the 40 57 times in a row each.
Each.
And then we shot each other's ball out of the air.
Yeah. We stood right at each other and
Yeah.
shot at each other and knocked each other's balls. It was great. Wait, hold it. It's probably a good thing it was paused, huh? Yeah. Jeez.
Wow. I don't know where that went, but
I'm gonna say I can't hit anything right now. Ooh, tipped it. As Ken would say, tip.
Can Vandal.
Yeah. Ooh, I tipped it.
What a hilarious dude.
Yeah, I was sad that he wasn't at ECS.
Yeah. Got to meet him when we went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
And holy moly, is he hilarious. He's never turned off. I think that's just how he is.
Yeah, I thought it was a shtick for his YouTube videos, you know, but I think he is just that person.
What is going on with the bell?
It's hanging weird. Let's see if we can show everybody how the bell sits.
It's like upright, kind of, but it's hanging somehow.
You can actually see the bell inside of it. Not anymore.
Oh, I hit it again, but
The bell is popping out the top.
oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, she's not rattling much anymore.
No, I think the ball fell out.
Wow. I like go from being dead on to shooting way high with that.
Oh, I shot it right in
Balance.
between them. Yeah, it's not ringing anymore. I think we destroyed the ringer.
I think it's just lodged in there. We'll have to fix it. One good solid hit will fix it.
We'll see. We'll see. In order for that to work, we're gonna have to hit it.
You're gonna actually have to give it a solid hit. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
might be
I think it's
wrong.
busted. You hit the bell.
I hit the top. Yeah, it's got a dent. Oh shit.
Whoa! How'd your
Oh shit.
jacuzzi
A little
go
windy.
over here?
Try that again. I missed it. I missed something. What'd you miss, Chad? What were we doing? Bring it out. That's too shaky. Can't believe there's still people watching. So my battery is gonna die any second now. So Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this live. Thank you for hanging out with us. And got anything to say, Jordan?
No.
No. All right.
I don't know.
Stay on target, gents. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.